of India's Parliament will convene on the second week of the first session. The ruling BJP is set to initiate the debate on the motion of thanks on the President's address. The lower house has allocated 16 hours for the debate on the motion of thanks, which will conclude with Prime Minister Narendra Modi's reply on Tuesday. 21 hours have been allotted in the upper house for the debate on the motion of thanks on the President's address. And joining me is my colleague Debyendu Mondal. Debyendu, what's on the Parliament's list of business for Monday?
Well, good morning, Ramesh. Today the Parliament will reconvene after the chaos that was witnessed in the lower house of the Parliament in Lok Sabha on Friday, after which, after two sittings, in fact, in two segments, the House had to be adjourned on Friday because the opposition did not let the House function and did not let the House be in order, despite the Speaker making several requests to the opposition to sit down and put in their point through order. But, they had been continuously raising the issue of need. Some even jumped to the well. But today, what it is on the agenda is, of course, discussion on the motion of thanks for the presidential address, which we witnessed on last Thursday. But of course, it will be interesting to see how at about 11 a.m. when the Parliament reconvenes, how the opposition takes their stand, given the fact that the government has been categorically stating that they are okay to discuss on every issue, but the Parliament should be able to function and the opposition should not hold the Parliament to ransom. So, of course, the motion of thanks is on the table of business for both the houses of Parliament, which is the lower house, in that case, Lok Sabha, and the upper house, the Rajya Sabha. So, of course, we'll see long debates and discussion as per tradition and custom on the presidential address that outlaid the government's, policies, the achievements of the previous Modi 2.0 government, and also how the path of this new government would be. So, of course, many points would be put up by both the opposition as well as the treasury benches. Basuri Swaraj, a New Delhi Member of Parliament, will be seconding the motion, whereas Anurag Thakur is expected to bring in the motion in the lower house of the Parliament this morning. So, of course, it is expected that from today onwards, it will be a fruitful discussion, whereas Prime Minister Narendra Modi is expected to give a reply to the Lok Sabha tomorrow. So, of course, 11 a.m. is what we are expecting the House to begin and to function smoothly with all, the proceedings taking place as per the rules of the House. Back to you.
So, Debyendu, as you say, the debate on the motion of thanks for the President's address will take place in both houses of Parliament. But will the opposition relent on its demand for a debate on issues such as irregularities in the conduct of the National Eligibility cum Entrance Test undergraduate examination, inflation, or for that matter, unemployment?
Well, Ramesh, the government has been trying to talk to the opposition, but when we have been speaking to the opposition, I've been speaking to a couple of leaders, both from the Congress as well as from RJD. So, they say that, even from the Samajwadi Party, they say that they will be picking up this particular issue of need again in Parliament when the Parliament reconvenes. So it will be interesting to see how the Speaker as well as the government is able to manage the floor of the House, and if at all the opposition have been, taken into, given that assurance. And in fact, the government has given an assurance to the opposition party, saying that they can perhaps pick up the issue of need through the presidential address and move a motion. But what the opposition is trying to say, that they have been given notices for adjournment motion, but the Speaker says that as per the rule of the House, the adjournment motion cannot be accepted during the debate on a presidential motion of thanks. So, of course, these are nitty-gritties which the government and the opposition will have to work on. But, what the political agenda of the opposition clearly seems is that they are not going to relent. They are going to even make, the issue of need in Parliament. They are going to put that issue in Parliament again today when the Parliament reconvenes at 11 a.m. But of course, it will be interesting to see if the Speaker lets the House function despite, the chaos and what we have seen in the Rajya Sabha on Friday, that, the opposition was trying to make some chaos earlier, but the House still functioned with this chairman giving space to the listed speakers to speak and make their point and not relenting to the opposition. So, of course, it will be interesting to see how the House, when it opens at 11 a.m., how it functions.
Indeed.
Ramesh.
All right, we'll leave it at that. Dibyendu, thank you. Appreciate it. That was Dibyendu reporting from New Delhi. And the Parliament session will resume in under 3 hours from now.